Welcome back to FryMinis. I'm Eric, and I've just got a quick little update for you. I saw something that I thought was really cool in the news, and I wanted to share it with all of you if you hadn't seen it. Also, let me know what you think of this super wide angle lens. I think it's kind of fun. All right, our friends over at Wizards of the Coast sent this over, and I thought it was pretty neat. The new teaching kits aimed for grades 4 through 6 and 6 through 8 offer a way for educators to incorporate D&D into their lesson plans, reinforcing language arts, problem solving, and interpersonal skills, all while having fun going on an adventure. On top of that, schools, libraries, community centers, and enrichment organizations can receive the D&D After School Kit, which includes everything needed to start and enhance D&D clubs and meetups. Okay, I know we've all heard stories about schools having D&D clubs. My hometown of Sturgis, Michigan, they actually, in the Sturgis Journal, they ran an article about the D&D club that a student started up at my high school that I went to, and it was really cool. And I was so happy to hear that even in a small town in the middle of nowhere, Michigan, D&D is springing up. This is cool to see Wizards putting together kind of a packet. So I'll link it in the comments below. So the press release takes us to this website, Young Minds Inspired. I don't know anything about it, but it seems to be kind of like a helpful resources for teachers. But what it does, it takes us here where we can download all of our materials. It's not trying to teach, here's how to play Dungeons and Dragons. It's more, here's what role-playing games are. Here's what TTRPGs are. So it's less about learning about your action, your bonus action, your reaction, and more learning about ideas of role-playing and moving in a game and engaging with other players and other NPCs and building those kind of fundamental skills more than just here are the rules for 5e. The art style is really fun and clever, and it just seems like a fun approach. And while this isn't like a traditional here's your adventure level 1 through 4 or whatever, it is loosely themed around the new starter set, Dragons of Stormwreck Isle. We've got lots of information about building a character, but not in the way that you're used to. It tells us about the fundamentals, like what is a cleric? Like it's a spiritual kind of magic user person. What is a rogue? It might be a sneaky trickster type person. Things like that that can help you build these archetypes of what these characters are in your head that I think give a pretty solid way to jump into role playing that character. And even the 5e part of character creation with your personality traits and bonds and flaws is streamlined all down into this one page where you can just make up whatever you want. What's your greatest strength? What's a flaw that you have? But this page is my favorite, the actual adventure. It's such a different approach to how this game works that I love it. Your team has just landed on the shores of the mysterious Stormwreck Isle. You want to go talk to the town and find some place that you can stay. You'll need charisma. And so it tells you to roll, and then you've got your table with your modifiers. And then depending on what you roll as your number, here's what happens. And it's just, I think, a really, really great way to play without a dungeon master, but also to help you learn how using the different abilities can relate to what you're doing in the game. And so all the stuff we just looked at, there are two versions of it basically. There's the grades 4 through 6, and then there's 6th through 8th grade. And then probably after that, after 9th grade and up, that's when you would probably want to start looking at more traditional learning how to play Dungeons and Dragons, like actually going and getting the starter set, for example. And this page has just a lot of other fun stuff on it. There are coloring book pages. There's a really great video from a person who's like a professional dungeon master but leads school programs just like this, talking about his experience. There's a free encounter which is from Stormwreck Isle, and information on how to actually run it. There are some videos on how to run D&D, which you can find those on the D&D YouTube channel. But there's this other file in here that I think is just absolutely interesting. I really like this. Okay, so this is called Heroes of Dungeons and Dragons. And this takes all of the main player classes and gives you an example of what they wear. So like for fighter, we've got our big heavy plate mail. For a paladin, we've got some bright shining armor. For a warlock, we've got that light armor with the kind of like cool patterns and colors. Sorcerer, bard. I think this is really, really cool. And I like that they didn't include any actual like people. It's just that way you can imagine, like you look at that and you picture yourself in that armor. You picture yourself as that character. And I think that is a really, really great tool to help first-time role players kind of like ease in to what it means to be that character. All right, I just wanted to cover that. I thought that was really cool. Wizards of the Coast, they send over the information, and a lot of times it's press releases for things that everybody knows about, like new books coming out, and it's always great. I love getting that. But this I hadn't seen too much about, so I wanted to just do a little call out. I think it's great. If you're involved in one of these programs, if you've participated in one of these programs, I'd love to hear in the comments what you think of this. Is this helpful? Are you a teacher? Is this something that you would use? Let me know. I'm sincerely interested in this. But I'm also sincerely interested in the Spud Club Painting Challenge. So if you paint minis, check us out at FryMinis.com and click on up at the top Spud Club Painting Challenge. Every single month we run a painting contest. You can enter for free and you can win PDFs that way. But if you're a patron, you get entered into a premium tier where you can win all sorts of gift cards. But either way, your pictures go up of your minis go up on FryMinis.com. You can check out all our past winners there and then stay tuned for more. Each month has a different theme. This month of September is Eldritch Galaxy, and I think that's super fun. This is my birthday month. But next month, we're gearing up for Bander Hobtober. That's our favorite month for FryMinis. We celebrate it if you join us over on our Discord, discord.gg/FryMinis. We've got a whole Bander Hobtober section in the Discord, so you can talk about our love for these froggy toad child eating monsters. Perfect for a school project video. All right, again, the website is linked down in the comments. Check it out. Love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.